the B team is light. Unfortunately, I'm sick. Unfortunately, I am sick. So my voice sounds a little bit strange today. I hope that's fine. And I'll have to speak a little bit softly. Still, yes, I currently have a fever. I right this moment have a fever. I measured with my thermometer that looks like a pregnancy test. It's literally the white and blue, but it is a thermometer. It did not show pregnant. It showed 30.5 degrees, so it is a light fever. Yeah. I think it would be better for me if I could actually bed rest for a couple of days, but I have to go to uni. I know. Oh well, 38.5 degrees is not light, that is light. That is a light fever. Anything below 39.5 is a light fever in my book. I sound a little bit lazily, but I'm trying to keep my voice lower since that's for some reason easier for my vocal cords. Cause then I don't sound too nasally. If I do my natural pitch right now, it sounds like this. If I do my natural pitch, cause when I speak normally, I speak relatively nasally, but you can't tell because my nose is blocked. So it just sounds high. But right now my nose is blocked, so I can't speak like I normally speak. So I have to drop my voice so that I'm speaking through my chest instead of my nose, so that you can't hear the nasally part if I spoke in my normal voice. Is Lady Mama taking care of you? No. No. Define taking care. She was at the gym today. What chest? Excuse you? Excuse you? I do have one. I do have one. Madaya. But yeah. Allow me to tell you a story today about me and the Moisebusat. I don't know what Moisebusat is in English, so you'll have to infer it from context clues. The last 2 or so days when I went outside, sometimes to let my dog outside, sometimes to go to my grandma's house, I kept hearing what I thought was like a little, like a kitten or a puppy, like whining, and I was like, what? What is that sound? And obviously, because I'm nocturnal, I only heard it when I went outside at night. And I was like, now either that is a kitten or a puppy somewhere, or, which I think is the more likely option, it's someone with a Bluetooth speaker in the bushes trying to lure me out and trying to kill me. So I was I was rather terrified. And it kept, like, the noise kept repeating. I was like, what is that thing? And so today when it became dark, I heard it again, but this time it had a distinctly screechy sound, and I was like, no, it's a Moisebusat. That's a Moisebusat. That's not a guy with a Bluetooth speaker or a cat. That's a Moisebusat. The common buzzard. The common buzzard is a bird. Yeah. He eat mouse. I got bored, so I've decided to become part of your inventory. Well, I thank you. What's your effect? Are you consumable? Yes or no? I'm not getting haunted by it.
Yeah.
Gee, if I wanted to eat something. Oh wait, my donut bar is missing. Where? Oh, it's down there. Ah. Naruhodo ne. Well, I did promise to make it big next stream because I had it small last stream. So there you go. Arigato! Thank you so much, 6. Can we take care of Ari instead? Bring your warp soup, tuck her to bed, read her some bedtime stories, do her homework, please. Actually, never mind, I don't have homework anymore. I only have final papers. You remove all stress levels? Oh, you're not for the world. I have to consume you, I'm sorry. I will not tell the story of the orc baby. Oh, I'm just a poor little orc baby. How could you kill me and my family? We were just trying to find a home. Oh, so what if we ate an elf or two? Who cares? Oh, they taste yummy anyways. Oh, you don't want a poor orc baby to have food. Oh. I know, Sitson, what was the question? Yeah, I kinda sound like the nerd emoji when I talk in my normal voice. What is the question? I don't know it either. It's so weird. Where's Heather? Heather's in the basement right now because I'm sick, so I can't record. I'm sick, so I can't record. How was the trip in the Dutch bud? I don't even want to talk about it. Honestly, I would not be surprised if that was like actually what made me sick. If the sheer amount of stress I felt that day just kicked off my fever. Because when I came home, I was dying. When I came home, I had like 39 something degrees of fever. I was going through it. And my mama wasn't home because my mama was out partying until midnight. And so I was like, alright, self is the woman. And so I took my ibuprofen, I chugged some water, and then I covered myself in like 5 blankets to just burn the fever away while sleeping. And I had strange fever dreams. I hate sleeping when I have a fever because I always get fever nightmares. I dreamt that I had a high fever and I couldn't focus on anything and I was so dizzy. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Mama, please call the ambulance for me. I'm gonna die. And she was like, Adi, you'll be fine. And I was like, no. I know what a fever feels like, but this is insane. I can't even form a coherent thought. Mama, I'm gonna die. So I called the ambulance for myself and I was like, I've got a fever. It's real bad. Send someone. And they kept asking questions, and then they sent a SWAT team to eliminate me. They sent a SWAT team to eliminate me before I could spread my disease, and I had to try to escape the SWAT team and try to help my mama escape while I was completely delirious off a fever. And I managed to heave myself onto a neighbor's moving truck with my mama and hide among the dresses in there. And I was like, oh my god. Oh, I'm so dizzy. Oh. And then I woke up. That was my favorite nightmare. Nah. Yeah. Sounds like one of my dreams / nightmares. Yup. Why does this sound like an action film? They could make it into one. Also, welcome Omics. When I was a child, I used to have scarlet fever. I think it's called scarlet fever. Wait, what is shalach? What is shalach? Shalach English. Scarlet fever, yeah. I used to have scarlet fever a lot when I was young. And I used to have awful nightmares and hallucinations cause my fever was so high. I used to like just cry while looking at the ceiling in my parents' room because obviously, you know, I was just laying in bed suffering. So I used to look at the ceiling and I saw like monsters in the Raufasertapete. I saw monsters in the ceiling pattern and I was so scared. And I had awful, awful nightmares about skeletons going to the gym. And I was really scared. I remember that nightmare vaguely, cause it's so it's so strange. I know. Welcome time, hello. Hi boss. I was summoned by the title. Oh, yeah, you would be, right? Tuh. I don't think I've had scarlet fever since I was little though, cause I got vaccinated, I think. Or well, isn't it like one of those illnesses where you're supposed to have it as a child and then you'll be immune? Yeah, wait, isn't Shalach one of the sicknesses you can get only once? I'm relatively sure that I had it multiple times, but I was sick a lot as a child. Which, looking back at it, that was probably the start of a trend. Cause I also had a lot of, how do you call it? Mandelentzündung. What is a Mandelentzündung? Mandelentzündung, English. Tonsillitis. I had tonsillitis a lot, but they wouldn't take my tonsils out. So I just had tonsillitis. Nah. I had my tonsils taken out 3 times. I didn't know they could grow back. I didn't know they could grow back. That's terrifying. That is horrifying. I know. Yeah, but they didn't take mine out, and I wanted them to take mine out because first of all, they kept getting infected. So I kept having that awful kept having that awful thingy where it's hurts so bad. Ne. And I had a book at the time. I don't know, it was like one of those like German children's books. I think it might have been Connie or something. About where the child in the book gets their tonsils taken out. And they get lots of ice cream after, and I was like, oh, it should have been me, not her. It should have been me. And I was like, oh, please make them gone. I want ice cream, but I didn't get them gone. It should have been me, not him. Yeah, wait, there was another thing I had. I used to have, Scharlach angina. Yeah. Scharlach angina so often. Is that the same as just regular Scharlach, or is that like a different flavor? Or is that like a different flavor? I was so traumatized because my throat hurt so often. Nah. Yeah. And my papa used to give me Tic Tacs. He used to give me Tic Tacs instead of medicine. He was like, here, does this help? And I was like, yup, this helps. Placebo effect was kicking. Sounds like Adi really went through a war zone. Adi almost died as an infant. I almost bit the dust straight out of spawn. Wait, no, I shouldn't say it like that. I shouldn't say it like that. Yeah. I know. Arigato. 96 arigato ne. The reality for me was that I spent 4 hours in the operating room during my tonsil removal because they couldn't control the bleeding. Oh, I spent 2 months without being able to eat anything solid, just cold apple juice. I hate apple juice now. Oh god, that sounds terrifying. That does sound cute. Oh god, okay, well, looking back, maybe I didn't eat the ice cream that bad, huh? I don't actually know what it was. Who the heck is the guy posting about? Disgusting. demo. Was Narzip having Fira folk with? I thought I missed that. Probably a bot. No, maybe just weird. Maybe just weird. I don't actually know what there was. I was an infant. And I was somehow sick. And I didn't eat too much or I didn't drink too much. It was not doing too good. And my mom and my papa went out to have dinner together to go on a date, and they left me at my grandma's. And when I was at my grandma's, I became like fully like unresponsive. Like I was just laying there, eyes open, not moving, not reacting. And my grandma was like, "Oh, we might have to take her to the hospital." And I called my papa, and my papa was like, "Oh yeah, you should take her to the hospital." And they took me to the hospital. So my grandma took me, and then my parents came after. And they had to drippy feed me. They had to drippy feed me. Yeah, and I had to stay in the hospital for quite some time with my mama. Hi. And I could swear that I remember myself watching the Teletubbies while this was happening, but I should have been too young to remember that, but I swear I remember those Teletubbies. I did the frail Victorian era child. Darwin would have hated me. I am not the fittest. I am not meant to survive. I don't know. If I had a nickel for every time that my grandma had to drive me to the hospital or call an ambulance for me, I'd have 3 nickels. Which is not a lot in this economy. Actually, if I had a nickel for every time I had to call the ambulance for myself, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Hi. I keep coughing, sorry. Nah. Some events are embedded in our mind. After the tonsil surgery, but barely making back home, I came back to everyone eating pizza, and you weren't even allowed to eat any. That's so cruel. That is so cruel. They should have blended the pizza nice and smooth and fed it to you. That is so mean. I know. It's surprising to me that your mom is so blasé about your health given your history. I'm very proud of myself for knowing the word blasé. Yeah, she is pretty blasé. I know. The ambulance people here are super nice. I had to call them a few times back. Wakatta. Oh, the ambulance people were nice to me too. I had to call them actually twice as a minor. One time when I thought I was having a heart attack, but it was just chest muscle being
Thank you so much.
Arigato! Thank you, time. Happy 2 months membership. Almost what? 2 years. Arigato ne. Happy 2 years. Oh god. This has happened to me every single time so far. Happy 2nd anniversary. Arigato ne. Arishiteru. Hi. So that was one time. I had to call an ambulance for myself. I told my grandma to call it for me, but my grandma couldn't remember the number of the ambulance. And I was having a panic attack, so I was hyperventilating. I was almost fainted. And I grabbed the phone from her and I called the ambulance for myself. Nah. And the second time was when I got concussed at a water park. I do not have a good history with water parks. It's Germany, isn't it? Einsatzweit? Yes, she could not remember that. She was too panicked. I was having a panic attack and she was more panicked than me. Yeah. Nah. my sickness stories. I hope you're enjoying my demure sickness stories. What happened at the water park? I broke the water park rules because I was too scared of one of the slides. So I was there with a friend and I asked her to ride with me. You know when you have at the water park those little like floating rings? And so we went together, we sat together on one, which you're not supposed to do. You know, they have like signs saying only one ring per person, only one person at a time. And das ist verboten, ja, es war verboten. And it was like one of those like swirly tornado little slides where you like go in a circle. A funnel, that's what I'm thinking of. It's a funnel slide. And then you go around and round and round and then you go down, but then there's a slight drop. And when the drop came, we both got yeeted from the little floaty thingy. And we both hit our heads pretty hard on the slide, which if you know water park slides, they feel like metal. You know, the big ones, they feel like metal, and I hear the dunk as I hit the back of my head and I was like, oh. And so we tried to just walk it off. We were like, hey, let's go to a different pool. Oh, still feel a little bit dizzy, ouch. And I was like, okay, I don't feel so good, let's go home. And so we were walking from the water park to the train station and I got really dizzy. And I kept like sort of disassociating, like couldn't remember what I was doing there. My thoughts kept drifting off. I couldn't remember like where we'd come from and I was like, oh, this is not good. Not good. And so I had to call the ambulance for myself. And the ambulance. I'm glad that we have so many new people here while I'm talking about the times I almost died. Very cool. Papa. First time seeing you outside of the ASMR context. Cool, thank you so much. I'm currently sick. I'm so sorry. And then I called the ambulance and they were like, okay, where are you? And I was like, I do not know. I do not know. I am so sorry. And then they had to track my phone to find me and my friend. It was also pouring rain. And so I got to ride in the ambulance. And then my mama and my grandma came to pick me up from the hospital. And then I went home after they treated. Well, they said it was a light concussion. It was a light concussion. So they didn't actually do anything, but I had to be monitored. So my mama kept me awake all night. My mama kept me awake all night. She would not let me sleep because the doctor said to not let me sleep for any signs that the concussion was bad after all. So I could not sleep. I wasn't a child at that point. I was not a child. I was like 17 at that time, or 16. I was 16. So I was not a child, not in this one. I did almost die at an indoor water park when I was a child, but shh, that's a story I told often. Yeah, anything severe happened to your friend? No, the friend was fine. The friend didn't hit their head as bad as I did. Also, welcome Black Ghost. Hello. She hit her head so hard she became a VTuber. No, it all started on the day when I found a yellow glow stick. Hi, 1.5 weeks till Dokumi. Ah, don't remind me, I'm so nervous. Don't remind me. I am so nervous. I am so nervous. Please don't remind me. It's gonna be great. I hope so. god, but I don't know about it. I don't know about it, guys. Ich bin so gehypt, I hope so. Oh gosh, you're gonna be fine, am I though? I'm not, I don't think so. I don't think so. So let's go over ID's enemies. Stairs, water pucks, glow sticks. What am I missing? Toasters. Toasters. You forgot about the toasters. Yeah. My cough. Cough, cough, cough. Cough, cough. Ugh. Nah. But I hope it goes well. I would like it if it went well. I'm so nervous. You forgot about the bathtub, that is true. I only got a minor Platzwunde. I only got a Platzwunde where they poured glue over it. That was fun. I loved having glue on my Platzwunde. You'll do well, I hope so. Kawaii. Ricola, fudge, dankeschön. Ricola. Dankeschön. I know. Glue, yeah, when I had a Platzwunde on my chin. And we went to the hospital, and they were like, okay, so actually we have a new method. We don't have to stitch it. We are just gonna pour a little bit of glue over it. And it's gonna feel like hot chocolate, okay? It's really hot, but don't worry. And then they poured something over my chin, and I had like a little film of glue over my wound. Yeah. My hot chocolate, that's what they said to me. That's how they explained it to me, I remember. They were like, don't worry, it's just gonna feel like hot chocolate. It's a little hot. Don't be scared. And I was like, I'm not scared. I was just looking up at the ceiling. Hospital ceiling, like holding up my chin. Sounds better than stitches, yeah, because they didn't have to pull anything. It just felt tight. It just felt like it was like pulling my skin together, which I guess is what it's supposed to do. I stitched myself once, Jesus. God. Oh my. I could not. Arigato. Thank you, Narzeb. Keine Sorge, du wirst es großartig machen. Ich glaube an dich. Ich und Mark werden dich anfeuern und auch dafür sorgen, dass keiner entkommen kann. Let's go. If anyone boos, you have to challenge them to fight you behind an Edeka. Or wait, no, Edeka is too bougie for that. You have to tell them to fight you behind a netto. Hi. Do you guys have merch to wear? Do you have merch to wear? Otherwise, how am I gonna recognize you on the crowd feed? Let's go. Let's go. Arigato. Thank you, Anima. Arigato ne. Ricola-thon, I'm on board. Also, I hope our amazing and beautiful devil can recover soon. Sending tons of positive energy, cause you're super extremely cute. I also hope I recover soon. I hate being sick. I hate the scratchy feeling in my throat. In my throat? In my throat. In my throat. In my throat. 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 Hi, no ne. I don't think your merch has arrived in the US. Yeah, I thought that some people got the hats already, right? As far as I know, it's only the plushie that's taking longer, isn't it? At least that's what I thought. That's a good question. Kein Merch, ich lasse mir was einfallen. That's a good question. What can you wear if you don't have any merch, huh? Well, I'll definitely recognize Limzard Wimzard. I'll definitely recognize Limzard Wimzard. cause he's got the wizard cloak with all the Muslims on it. I don't know. Arigato! Thank you, Narsep. Nova ni answer gekauft worden. Ah, wakatta. A three-piece suit to cosplay Zadie's butler. Come on, guys. That's fine. We don't gotta do that. That's okay. I know. I don't know. Maybe you could just print out my face. Maybe just print out a zoomed in picture of my face and like use it as a banner. You know how people bring like those banners to concerts, like, oh mein Gott, Helene, ich will ein Kind von dir. You just have one of those, but it's just my zoomed in face. I'd recognize you then. Oh gosh. A sign that says "Weary slaves." Oh, dude, no, it's fine. That's fine. That's fine, guys. No, anyhow, my throat is starting to give up on me, unfortunately. So I might have to stop streaming here because I keep coughing more and more. Ich will ein Kind von dir. Oh, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I know. Is there anything else you guys want to know about conventions? Oh, our stuff with Kawa at Offkai this year is so cool. You're getting a real treat when you go to Offkai. Not only do we have free ribbons, but we also have life-size standees. We have life-sized, super cute made standees. The art of which you could see on the Offkai, the Kawa Twitter. Yeah, it's a life-sized ID made standee. Yeah. I know. And obviously you can buy them as little acrylics too. As nice little acrylic standee. I love the artwork, it's so cute. And you can buy ID merch in person. So hey, even if you don't get your hat till then, you can probably maybe buy one actually. I don't know. And for the standees, you actually will be able to get them online after. Yeah, you'll be able to buy them online, so no FOMO, even if you can't make it to Offkai. Now what you won't get online is unfortunately the life-size standee. You cannot buy life-size standee online. That's only at the Offkai auction. Hitsumama will be at Dokomi, yes. Wait, what? No. Is she? Huh? I don't think so. No, I don't think she's at Dokomi. What I meant, Hitsumama is at Offkai. Not Dokomi. I don't think she is at Dokomi. Eh? I think she told me that she's not going to Dokomi. I don't know, did she post about it? Yeah. Yeah, she's at Offkai, but not at Dokomi. Then we Euro bros are screwed, it's true, I'm sorry. I am so also a Euro bro. Arigato! Thank you, and I'm happy 2 years. This time I got it right, I got an idea. We have enough measurements for real life ID dress and stockings, so that'll be perfect for Offkai uniform. Rejected idea. I know. Alright, but I gotta stop now before my voice dies. ID Steady, sorry for the short stream, but thank you for coming by. I'll see you. ID Steady. Ba 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 ba. Mwah. Ciao.